Well, we gambled on that transmission and we lost. That transmission is shot. Shot dead. That transmission is shot.
That transmission is shot.
That transmission is not shot. That transmission is fine. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. That would be me. I'm Lucy in this scenario. I got some splaining to do. And it's probably easiest done if I take you to our board. Okay, first things first. I'm not making excuses, but I had a bad week, okay? The week that I put that together. I hurt my back real bad working on Huckleberry. Whole different thing. So I was in a lot of pain and not thinking straight. We're going to use that as the grounds for what I'm about to tell you. Basically because I need something to help explain my complete and utter incompetence. So, let me introduce you to the Hammers Garage Board of Dumbassery. Why did I think the transmission was shot? Well, I had it in the back of my head that transmission wasn't good anyway. And I had no idea, but I just was thinking, I think it's shot the whole time I was putting it in. When I pulled out of here, okay, when I started driving the car, it was not shifting right. It was like delayed and weak and lagging. It felt slipping, you know, it just wasn't right. The other thing was we had some surging and sputtering and stuff going on. Like, you know, the whole thing was just bad. The whole driving experience was awful. And then to top it all off, there was this terrible grinding noise. So, from these three elements right here, okay, of our scientific mechanical automotive assessment equation, I assumed that the transmission was shot. In addition to that, I noticed that as the car got hotter, the oil pressure dropped. We had some pretty low oil pressure. Now, I know that has nothing to do with the transmission, but it was just another concern in the back of my head, because as this thing gets hot, heats up, gets to operating temperature, the oil pressure at idle continues to drop to almost zero. And of course, there was that front seal leak that I kept telling you about. You know, that I had to drop the transmission to fix, and I wasn't going to drop the transmission until I knew it was good. I have two leaks. You know, the one that I told you about from the transmission, which I believe is that front seal. And in order to fix that, you got to get the transmission out, like I said, and I'm not doing that. Okay, now that you have all of that, let me give you what's actually happening. Let me adjust my Hammers Board of Dumbassery. I have some answers right here. Why is this rattling? Oh, that's much better. So, the shifting was because it was low on fluid. Duh. When I put the transmission in, I put, I don't know, 6 or 8 quarts in it. I don't remember exactly how much. But of course, it was leaking the whole time we were doing everything else. I didn't think to put more in. The surging and sputtering, I don't know if you remember, but when I got the thing running, you know, I thought it was okay, but it still just didn't feel right to me. So I decided when we brought the car in that I was going to go right back to zero and see if I could figure out exactly what this engine is doing as best as I could. So the first thing I did was run a compression test. And our lowest, okay, on the 8 cylinders was 140, and our highest was 150. So I got 3 numbers, 140, 145, 150 across all 8 cylinders. Well, that's fantastic. Like, that's really good compression. So, okay, great. We got good compression. In the process of doing this compression test, I had a plug wire that wasn't even connected. It was just like hanging off the tip of the thing. So it was only running on 7 cylinders the whole time I was trying to tune it. The grinding noise is this right here. This was all, you know, I got this from the backyard, and it was all, you know, bent out and everything, and the flywheel was rubbing it right in here. As soon as I took this off, grinding noise disappeared. And also, once I took that thing off, I realized the front seal on the transmission is not leaking. the front of the pan is something terrible. So I snugged it up, but it's still leaking. So I don't know, we'll worry about that later. And then the low oil pressure thing, you know, I don't know. I dumped the oil expecting to see a bunch of crap. Remember, this thing was full of trash. You know, it's a marketplace engine. But after I dumped the oil, everything was fine. It looked clean, it looked good, yada, yada, yada. I changed the oil, put a new filter in it. Oil pressure's improved some, but it still drops when it gets warm. So we might have a main bearing going bad, but it's good right now. The funny thing is, the dumbassery doesn't stop there either. That was on a Tuesday, and I knew I wanted to go to that car show on Saturday. So I figured I can't get the transmission issues resolved in that amount of time. So I told James, I want to put the hood on the car. I want to put the push bar back on the car. I want to get the car ready for a car show, load it up on the trailer so that Saturday morning we could just roll out. And I would take the car to a car show on a trailer, which really sucks to trailer your car to a car show, but I was willing to do it. And we did. We put the hood on. And I have to put this hood on, only to take it back off again later, most likely. I put the push bar on. Well, I tell you, the hardcore Camaro folks, you know, the purists, I guess you call them, they have made it clear to me in some of the comments that they absolutely despise my push bar. So, of course, I had to initiate Operation Don't Give a Damn. I got the car wiped down. I got it loaded up on the trailer. I got it strapped down. We were ready to go. We did all of that on a Thursday afternoon. And then Thursday night, while I was sitting and looking at some things on my computer, I realized I had my dates wrong and the car show wasn't that Saturday. It's this Saturday. So, took it off the trailer, brought it back in here, took the hood back off, and did everything that I just talked to you about. And now you know why I have no business working on hot rods or anything else some days, at least last week. I should have stayed in bed and, you know, had Cheetos and watched The Price is Right or something. But we all can't be Elon Musk all the time. And so what we're going to do now is put some, I got a couple of mufflers or whatever. I just want to throw something on here to quiet it down so it's not open headers, and take it for a drive before the car show this weekend. That actually is this weekend, I think. I'll go check again. And while I'm at it, I'll show you the stuff that I was just spouting off about. But I got to get some stands under this, you know, so I don't die. I also got a squeaking alternator belt that I need to address, because, you know, that's annoying. Yeah, before I can put these on, I got to run out and the auto parts store and get some clamps. So, seems like a good opportunity to take my used oil, huh? Boy, it's getting nice out here. I'm going to have to come out of this sweatshirt soon. You know what they say, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it'll change. But if I lived somewhere where the weather really changed every 5 minutes, I would pack my crap and move. Okay, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Well, just like everything else on this build, we're going cheap and easy. I got these 14-inch cylinder mufflers. I actually got these for free, but I would tell you how, but it's top secret. It's too bad too because it's hilarious. But you know, sometimes you got to be the bigger person. And as you all have noticed, I am a bigger person. But in my defense, you know, the camera adds 10 pounds. Of course, you know, candy corn adds 20. Can't help it though. Love candy corn. Anyhow, all we're going to do is, this collector section here came with the headers, and you got your clamp there. I'm just going to put that on here, and this pipe is 2.5 inch inside diameter. These are 2.5 inch outside diameter, so that, you know, they slide together. I don't want to weld this stuff because I don't think this is a permanent deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut me a slit in the end of this and clamp it onto the collector thingy with this exhaust clamp. Cake! You only want to go in about like an inch or so. And then put one on the other side for balance. Now you just got to take it over there and get the inside burrs out. I'm humming a freaking TV commercial. Ugh. Just slide our clamp over. Make sure that joker's on. Get it down in there. There we go. Ow! Fingers! Alright. Grab our gaskets and go bolt this puppy on, see what it sounds like. Got this a dang plastic thing in here. And the thing, I don't know why. I mean, what purpose does that serve? Oh man, my lock washer fell down in the freaking crack of the concrete. And then we'll get this here. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, there's something I didn't consider. Dang it. You know, I got these cylinder style mufflers so that I could just bolt them right on here, but I didn't consider, you know, the transmission cross member, and so it's hitting. So I'm going to have to run like a section of pipe, at least from here past this, and then I can mount them. So I don't know, what is that, like a 12-inch section or something? Let me see what I can do here. I know what y'all are thinking. Good luck getting them off now that you done clamped them down. And for anybody else on the planet, that might be a problem, but I have a solution. Problem solved. I got this section of pipe here. It's, you know, 2.5 inside on each end, and it's like 18 inches long. But after looking at it, and I got 2 of them, but after looking at it, I don't actually need like 12 full inches. I think I can just use one and cut it in half, which would be great because then I can return the other one. It's all about saving the moolah. Well, I hacked the crap out of that, huh? Well, you know, I didn't feel like dragging out the bandsaw. You know, this one, I probably can weld. But I'm going to fit it up first and make sure we're good here. Yeah, I got them both put together. Look at that. They're the same. So I think I'm going to run just a little bit of weld on each one. I don't even think I need to go all the way around, but I'll do that and then we'll put them in. I went ahead and welded them all the way around because I'm a horrible welder, and so that gives me more chance of it actually sticking. Okay, we'll try this again, and y'all should be able to see a little better this time actually, huh? Which is good, you know, good for videos. If people watching your videos can actually see what you're doing. Oh, and I got a magnet to get my washer out of the crack. So got that solved too. Let's see if we can make this work here. Just bolt that up and we'll throw a washer and a nut on it right quick to hold it there. I say we will. It's gonna wrestle me, I think. Let me just get my leg. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's like the Keystone Cops trying to put a hot rod together. What is going on? What'd I do? Pinch the gasket in? There we go. Okay. Just roll that over. Then we'll get bolt number 2. Oh, thank God. Holy crap. What in the devil? Oh, there it goes. I got it. I don't know how, but I got it. Of course, it's backwards from the other two. But you know what? Don't care. That's right. Torque the snot out of it. That's probably good. Oh yeah, that seems nice. Okay, we'll get the other side and then I guess we'll fire this thing up and see what's going on. Look, I still got, you know, transmission fluid leaking from everywhere from this pan. It's leaking from this corner. It was leaking across the front. You can see it dripping there. It just leaks. It just leaks everywhere, even this. But the good news is the lip inside of here, okay, the top ledge and all that's dry. So that front seal, I told you, is not leaking. It's just everything else. I told y'all I was worried about my shift cable, okay, and once I put this pipe up here, it was laying right on it. So I just set up, you know, a zip tie and double zip tie shift cable support system. That's right, I did it. All right, I want to see what this thing sounds like. Yeah! That's awesome! That sounds great! Yeah, time to try it again. Let's go for a ride. Man, I don't got no seatbelt. Think she's about dead, boys. Think she's about dead. So zero oil pressure and just knocking. Oh, hell. You know, I knew deep down, okay, deep down, the whole time I was driving it, listening to that knocking, that that's probably what it was. But I didn't want to believe it. I really wanted it to be something simple and stupid. I think you call that being in denial. It's kind of like when your girlfriend keeps having sleepovers with her male friend and you don't want to believe she's cheating on you. I still want to get this thing out to the car show. So we're back to trailering it to the car show. I'm just going to get James to help me put the hood back on and we'll take it out there. And I'm going to take you with me. I'm so looking forward to seeing what kind of reaction we get. Now, I don't know if I told you, but this car show is being put on by another YouTube channel called Resurrected Garage. They're pretty close to me, and they do this as a charity, a local charity thing. I think this is their 3rd or 4th year or something. Anyway, I don't know. So we'll get the hood on, load it up on the trailer, and get ready to head out that way in the morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's car show day. I got Ratmaro all loaded up on the trailer, and we're also going to take Winston over here. I mean, you know, this show benefits the church, the local church or whatever, so we're going to go ahead and register 2 cars, help them out. Plus, you know, Winston doesn't get out much, so. And it's chilly too, man. I got my boggin. I'm probably going to freeze. That's okay. I got some body fat to keep me warm. Anyway, we're gonna head out there and see what's up. Check it out. I got this card from Lead Brakes that I'm gonna put on Ratmaro during the car show. Not because I'm one of these uppity people that are afraid somebody might leave a fingerprint on my paint job. More so because I don't want little kids getting tetanus. Well, we made it. Jefferson Civic Center. And Ernie came too. Let's walk around here and see what we got. I like that. That's a nice old truck. What's that, a 63, 64? Well, I like this a lot. What do you think, Ernie? Good. Diesel. Got a Cummins in it.
You did a great job, man. All right, you doing that? I'm gonna keep
How y'all doing?
So much, man.
Yeah, it's Harley Davidsons and Georgia Bulldogs. I'm good with both. Check it out, the devil went down to Georgia. What'd y'all do? Round line the whole dang thing?
Sure did.
Yeah? How's that holding up? How long ago did you do it?
Yeah, probably about 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay, can I touch it?
Oh, yeah.
Look, they got Corona bottle caps on. This is the coolest thing ever. It's not as cool as mine, but it's the coolest thing ever. That's slick. These split bumpers are sweet. What do you think of that?
It's nice. I like it.
What do y'all think of this? Honest opinion. You like it?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Dang right. This thing is the coolest thing up here.
So you said this is the coolest thing out here.
Heck yeah, man. I vote for that.
Think I'll win a trophy?
You should win one for this. They got a trophy for this. What they call it,
Rat rod, yeah.
Yeah, they got a trophy for it. Heck yeah. You should win one.
I got my engine off of Marketplace. I got the transmission was the used one come out of that truck.
Right.
And the radiator I bought off of Marketplace for 75 bucks. And these wheels I got off of Marketplace. It's a Marketplace. Yeah. It's a Facebook car.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I should have called it.
There you go.
Let me tell you something. People going for stuff like this now.
5-3 is the last four. Come claim your door prize.
Look, I noticed that Ratmaro is shedding. Yeah, what do y'all think of that?
That's fine.
We call it the Ratmaro, and people love the car except for my push bar for whatever reason.
I actually like the push bar.
I do too, man, but this makes a lot of people angry, and I'm not really sure why.
In the line of business that we do, making people angry is not necessarily a bad thing.
That's right. You know what? I mean, the thing about it is, and you can tell out here, with all these different cars and all the different generations and all the different styles, people got their own flavor.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever had.
Hands down. I saw this thing come in and I was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it, yeah. But my Marketplace engine developed a rod knock, so I had to trailer it out
There
here.
you go.
So, your channel, Resurrected Garage.
Yeah, we're Resurrected Garage. We basically drag stuff out of the woods and make it run again. And we've somehow managed to make a living doing that.
I'm glad you can, because I sure can't. My channel's like Barney Fife works on stuff. But this is the 4th year you put this show on it.
Yep, absolutely.
And all of this benefits your church.
It's actually a church that my family runs. This is a small town church and they really need, they're trying to build a youth center and we're trying to help them do that.
Perfect. No, this is my first year out here, but if you're going to do it every year, I'm going to come out every year.
We're going to do it every year.
I don't know if I'll bring this. It might fall apart, disintegrate before next year's show.
I haven't brought the same car up here twice. So
You haven't?
No.
Yeah.
We brought her Rambler in the International this time and that Triumph motorcycle I bought at Barber's.
I think I saw on your channel, did you buy just like a whole fleet of old crappy motorcycles?
There was 12 I pulled out of Florida that a guy gave me.
He just gave them to you?
Yeah, and it was.
I want to know how people come across this stuff, man.
But he messaged me.
Really?
He just
reached out to you and said, I got all
Yeah, he
these.
said I'm going to have a dumpster come out. I'm going to throw all these bikes away. If you want them, you can have them.
So you jumped in the truck?
I jumped in the truck and drove to Florida.
Dang. That's awesome. I can't do anything with motorcycles. My wife won't let me have one.
Right.
We won't get into that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't even know you guys were right here, man.
We're in Commerce.
I came across your channel. I watched the Camaro,
Yeah.
the white Camaro.
Yep. And that bike Camaro was such a good car.
What'd you do with it?
I sold it.
Is that what you do with most of them? Sell it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to restore them. I make them run and drive again, make them mechanically sound, and then try to find somebody else that wants to
They'll take it from there.
Because I'm trying to save these cars. I don't want to collect them.
Right.
Like if I bring them home, get them running and drive them home, and then park them in a field and let them sit for 10 years, then I've done the hobby nothing.
Right.
I've let people watch a video,
Yeah.
and that's not what I'm about. I want to see them go to somebody that's really going to enjoy them.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. And you can't keep them all anyway.
No.
You know, because if you do, then you just got a whole fleet of cars that are doing what it was doing before you got it.
Exactly. And I try real hard not to do that.
Right.
Thanks so much for coming out.
Yes, sir, Daniel. I appreciate it.
Cool.
We'll be in touch, man.
Say hi.
All right, first.
You got to say hi. All right, what do you want?
Can I have stickers?
A sticker? You want a sticker? Just one? Which one you want? You want the Ratmaro sticker?
Sticker.
You want this one?
I'm a YouTuber too, and I haven't been on my blog in a while.
You haven't been on your blog in a while? You got a blog?
I heard him call my
How old are you?
8 years old.
And you got a blog? What do you blog about?
Basketball.
Basketball. Oh, that's really cool.
I can shout out you if you want.
Shout out me on your basketball channel? Okay, shout me out then.
Shout out to Hammer Guys.
Shout out to Hammer Guys. All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I like it.
Yeah?
That was all right.
You had a look. I saw you go, ugh, like that. I know, it's not for everybody, is it?
No, I think she was thinking a waste of a good tag when you put that little spot. And I was thinking,
I got tags all over this thing.
I was thinking, I gotta use small tags now. Put them up.
There you go, that's what you do, yeah. That's quick sheet metal repair is what that is. I'm gonna leave it just like this.
A lot of people like it just like you got.
I love
That's
it,
what they
man.
want.
It gets attention.
Yeah,
And I don't have to worry about the carts at Walmart.
I know.
They can just run it right into there if they want to.
There you go.
Look at this. I love that houndstooth. Ratmaro needs some houndstooth. He's got a dash pad too. I need one of them.
I need to push, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, call me. I got the push bar.
I seen that. Yours is the one up there with the push bar on it?
That's right. Yeah. I haven't used it yet, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm anxious to see how it goes.
Hey, in downtown traffic in Jefferson,
You need it.
It'll probably come in handy, huh?
weekdays, yeah, it'd come in handy here.
Let me show you all these handmade trophies.
All right, best rat rod goes to. It's a little unconventional for best rat rod, but it goes to vehicle number 28.
Holy crap.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Look at that. Best rat rod for the Ratmaro. I mean, come on. But then again, who doesn't love this? Well, that was a lot of fun. I was not expecting this, wasn't looking for it, but it's super cool. I don't know if y'all got to see it up close, but they do like these cool handmade trophies. We've got all this stuff welded, some valves and springs and pulleys, and anyway, super cool. This Camaro was all but forgotten, and we rescued it, and we turned it into a pretty cool street machine. Who knows what kind of life it had. It looks like a rough one, but now it's an award-winning rat rod. How cool is that? I want to thank Daniel and his wife and the team at Resurrected Garage. They put on a fantastic show, and I'll put a link to their channel in the description. You should go check them out. I want to thank the folks at Lugnut Guys and Lead Brakes for helping us out, and James, who puts up with all my stuff and helps me get all this done, and most importantly, all of you. If you've been following along with this build and subscribed to the channel and liked and shared these videos, commented, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I do this, you know, for fun, but my hope is that you folks enjoy the content. At the end of the month, on October 31st, I'm going to raffle this cool Ratmaro toolbox off to some lucky channel member. If you don't have a channel membership, it's super cheap and a good way to support the channel. Helps us continue to be able to do things like this and bring you this content. If you get your channel membership between now and the 31st, you'll be eligible. So do that. Hope you like this video. Hope you like this series. Hope you got something out of it and enjoyed it. If you did, again, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Good or bad, I don't care. Just I'd love to know what y'all are thinking. Obviously, we've got to do something with our engine here, so I'd love to know what you think. You know, should I replace it, get something else? Should we do a big block? Should I try to LS this thing? Just rebuild the engine that's in here? Let me know what you think. Would love to hear your comments on that. Whatever we decide to do, I may bring you that content as well. So you may very well see the Ratmaro on the channel again. If not, look for me out on the road and say hi. In the meantime, get off the couch and go wrench on something. We'll see you real soon. Award-winning. That's right, I said it.